Alright, on the bench today, this guitar is pretty slick. It's a slick guitar. Okay, so this guitar just came into my possession earlier in the week, last week, and it needs new strings on it. Earl Slick, made famous by the Philip McKnight YouTube channel. He reviewed one of these a couple of years ago. It's probably been maybe 4 or 5 years ago now. And if you go on this company's website, you know, his video is right there on the website. At least it was the last time I looked, about maybe a year or two ago. But yeah, it's a slick guitar. Earl Slick, right? So let's pull these strings off of here. Alright, so go ahead and cut these off. Alright, and it has some sort of a wrapping around tailpiece here. So let's see. I want to look at this thing, because I want to just experiment. I haven't had one of these. And I want to experiment how this bridge comes, because it's kind of countersunk down in there. So let me see if I raise this up. Well, there we go. Okay, so nice piece. It looks like a solid brass, I'm guessing. Heavy. Looks like brass. Yeah, it's just been routed out here for that bridge to live down in there. And it looks like it would have gone down further. So I'm going to do this real quick. Let's see if I can pull these all the way off of here. Yeah, this all looks like solid brass to me. So you don't see that very often. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little dab of my 3-in-1 oil. Put some on there. There we go. Because I want this to be able to be adjusted easily. So that I can get string height, you know, right where I want it. So yeah, it looks like they go down pretty far. But again, a couple of years ago, these were $200 guitars. And a lot of guys were inspired to buy one of them. And then I think the company that was making these, they bumped their prices up and they started adding like $100 shipping and stuff. So after that, they kind of turned into like $400 guitars. Or very close to that. So sometimes a guitar, you know, it's advertised at, you know, $200, but you add shipping, a bunch of tax, and they increase their price a little bit. And then it's not so affordable anymore. Let's put some F1 oil on here. So this has a flat relic finish. Getting this stuff everywhere. So the frets overall down here where you play your open chords, they look pretty good. I don't see any fret wear. So I'm just going to take my fretboard guard, and the same old thing, a little bit of 1000 grit sandpaper, and I'm just going to polish these up a little bit. So I've done so many of these guitars. Look how fast I can do this. See that? That's fast. Wipe some of the excess off here. Yeah, she's got a little bit of some fret damage. Not too bad, but right down here on the low side of here, maybe I can show you guys where they are. Yeah, right in here. There's a little bit of bumpiness about some of them. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's under your low E string. I can't really feel it with my finger, but I can kind of see it, surprisingly enough. All right. Let's take my notch straight edge and take a look at this neck. It looks pretty straight. This neck is kind of twisted, honestly. So it sort of runs this way and then rolls downhill this direction here. So when you put the straight edge over here on this side, she looks really good. When you bring it over to this side, you can see you've got a little bit of space underneath here. So you know what I'm going to do? Let me loosen the truss rod just a tad. And maybe that will sort of help it to sort of play a little bit better. Yeah, there's a twist in this neck, and once you get something like that, I don't know what you can do about it. You guys leave it in the comments. Twisted necks. What can you do about it, if anything? I don't know anything really you can do about it. I mean, years ago I would try to put them in a vise, and I would try things like, you know, putting a heat lamp on it and then sticking it in a vise and grip, you know, pulling down on it and all that, and leaving it set a couple of days, and none of that ever really seemed to work for me. So unfortunately, this one has a little twisted neck. Is it still a playable guitar? I kind of think it is. I still think it's a playable guitar. But this most likely is going to be, because of this neck, this is going to be one of those things I put back in my $100 guitar rack. Hey, that made it look better. So, a little bit better. It's still really starting to ride in this neighborhood right here. Starts to really come down this direction. So, anyhow, I don't know what I can do about that. It's got a twisted neck. Fret ends. Okay. I can hit these fret ends a little bit. I've got my StewMac file. And I just go along like this and I give them one swipe. Yep, that feels better. Right here, I got a Squire telly neck. that I could throw on here. But then you got to worry about how deep the neck pocket is cut and everything. Let's take a look at that. That looks to be at just under about an inch, the width of that neck right there. This Squire neck looks to be 7/8 of an inch thick. So that means that this neck is just a little bit thicker, like a 1/16 of an inch thicker this way. So that neck would stand up higher, which would mean you'd have to raise the bridge up higher. It probably could work, but I'm not going to do it. There's not much we're going to be able to do to this thing, unfortunately, except put a pack of strings on it. So here we go, today's strings. Today's string choice. Super Slinky Ernie Ball 9 through 42s, America's favorite guitar string. I sell lots of them at my store. I talked to my Ernie Ball rep, and I'm like, man, I really plug your guys' strings in my videos. How about a sponsorship? Send me a bunch of new ones. Free strings, right, for all my videos. And they're they kind of laughed at me a little bit. So I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm going to have to continue buying these. But they sell really good for me, so I probably sell, I'm going to guess, how many of these things do I sell? I bet I sell 100 packs a month. So, you know, and I'm a small little guitar shop, so I bet I sell maybe 12 to 1,500 packs a year of the 9 gauge. So not too bad, right? Small little guitar shop. I'm a one-man operation. My son does all my video editing. And so I think, you know, maybe it's 1,000 to 12, maybe 1,500 packs a year. Not too bad. And then all the other string, that's not counting all the other brands of strings that I sell. So I did a video a while back, and it was a no talking restring video. And you know, watching YouTube once in a while, I see those type of videos where somebody fixes up a guitar and there's absolutely no talking whatsoever during the video. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try a video, and I'm not going to talk through the whole thing. Nobody wants to hear the jabber that comes out of my mouth. So I'm going to do a no talking video. And God bless you guys, because half of the comments were like, hey man, how come you're not talking during the video? I like the old videos where you talk. Okay. So, you know, it was an attempt to try something different. We'll see how it does as far as views and stuff. If it does really good, you know, I might do more where I don't chat. I don't talk during the video. Because, you know, in the YouTube world, there are a lot of views from different countries all around the world. And some of those guys, and, you know, people that watch from all around the world, that they have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, right? And they might just prefer to watch somebody fix a guitar and eliminate all the chitter chatter. So we gave it a try. We did a no talking video. The nut feels good on this guitar. Okay, it sets down in the saddles nicely. So let's finally put the high E string on here, which is a 9 gauge. There you go. It's kind of a unique bridge on this. Solid brass. Alright, let's put a tuner on here. Let's see what happens. All right. Yeah, it looks like it's intonated nicely. This part of the bridge did slide down underneath there. You could lower it a little tiny bit more. I think the string height is... I think the string height is good on it. It's a used Earl Slick guitar. When you put this truss rod cover on, this thing is probably only, it's only probably been 3 or 4 years since these things came out. So it's not like this is a 20-year-old guitar or older. It's probably within the last, again, maybe the last 5 years. And this one, though, it's got that little twisted neck, but it doesn't really, you know, hurt the playability of the guitar. But if you look down the neck, you can kind of see it dive down this direction. So overall, I don't know. I might put it on my $100 rack back down the hallway. Or, I'm not sure. Maybe take offers on it. Sometimes guys will come in and make offers on stuff. So, we'll see. But I'll eventually be able to quick flip this thing. And there you guys have it. Thank you for watching. It's my job to restring videos. It's my job to restring guitars. Well, you know, one more thing I want to look at real quick. Scale length. I think it's most likely the Gibson 24 3/4 inch scale length. Oh no, it's 25.5. Fender scale length with 9s on it. You know what? I never did test the electronics in this thing. This video is all over the place, guys. Looks like it's got standard telly pickups in it. It's kind of a fun guitar. I mean, you could put cool pickups in it and stuff if you wanted to. But again, this neck, yeah, it's got a little twist in it. Although it's not horrible. But I will definitely let the customer know if anybody comes in and they're interested in buying this one. I'll let them know about that neck. Anyhow, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.